Do you always believe that the scientists are always right? Is there no room for doubt? At present, they are considered absolute and correct. Researchers base their papers on scientists' works. People believe what scientists write or say without hesitation. However, philosophers say otherwise. A long time ago, people fought over whether a star or a planet dominated the center of the solar system. A long and controversial debate occurred for years. The Greeks believed the Earth was in the middle of the solar system. For years and years, they thought it was true. Read in official doctrines of the Catholic Church for centuries. The Greeks weren't the only ones who agreed. Ptolemy called it the geocentric system. He received the support of the Catholic Church. They interpreted that the Bible said the same. To them, God was the truth without exception. However, a brave challenger arose, a person courageous enough to oppose the powerful church, the law, the government, the rulers of the past. Copernicus. He said that it wasn't the earth, but the sun that was at the center. However, he faltered. Too scared of the church's power, he placed a disclaimer. Opposing the church doctrine was heresy. Only death awaited them. Another brave soul rejected the geocentric view as well. Copernicus was no longer alone in his beliefs. Galileo, our second challenger, believed it was the actual truth. The heliocentric system was not just a theory, but the correct answer. However, he didn't experience the same fate as Copernicus. Contradicting the church without disclaimers led him to his demise. The church was law before. Church officials argued with Galileo. They told him what we see isn't always the truth. Truth is only through God's revelation.
U.S. schools feared God. Religious figures designed the hallways and corridors. Nowadays, scientists have become people's belief. Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, Madame Curie, George Washington Carver. They plaster their names in books. Several awards and achievements shadow their names. A physical figure or picture of the solar system is almost always present in elementary classrooms. However, the heated debate did not dwindle. Scientists continued to question current models like the Copernican and Ptolemaic models. They perceived the Copernican model as precise because it simplified retrograde motion. Retrograde motion is when a planet slowly moves back and forth. It only occurs with the outer planets located past Earth's orbit, unlike the inner planets between the Sun and the Earth. It was a puzzle they had wanted to solve for a long time. They called planets wonders, for they seemed to wander opposite from the stars. Ptolemy's retrograde motion consisted of epicycles. A planet orbits around the Earth's orbit or the deferent or eccentric circle. They accepted his model beyond 13 centuries in the West. How did they decide on which model to choose? Which model is simpler and easier to use? which had more epicycles. Even the most excellent scientists, historians, and philosophers, filled with knowledge and wisdom, produce inconclusive outcomes. The Copernican model had 48 epicycles in total. However, Ptolemy's model contained 40. A common assumption was that Copernicus' heliocentric model simplified Ptolemy's geocentric model. If we look at it more closely, Ptolemy's model was more refined and flexible and required fewer circles. Can you believe how such a discovery leads to a heated and long argument to find the truth? One question, puzzle, or problem against the minds of several intelligent and skeptical scientists, historians, and philosophers. Something we commonly ignore or accept as a fact, some scientists continue to doubt without physical evidence or reasoning. Would you have thought more deeply if it did not mention it? Did you not start to wonder over the simplest things?
How about you? What do you believe? Why do you think it's true? Because the scientists do?
Without looking at the outside to confirm it, we saw the heliocentric system as a fact. Here is where philosophy comes in. Philosophy questions everything. Scientists philosophize science.
They want to believe it through their own eyes. It may seem ridiculous. However, there is a difference between experiencing and hearing or learning about it through books or teachers. They make it empirical, an experience. Why don't we try going outside?
The sun is obviously in the sky. It goes up and down. The sun disappears at night while the moon replaces it. The stars follow. It looks as if the sun and moon are moving, not the earth.
If we were to go up in a rocket, it would be a different story, a different perspective.
Whoa, you would assume it would be different. However, I still see the sun and the planets revolve around the earth. The earth isn't moving at all.
Wait, how about we travel around the Earth? Maybe the Earth's the one spinning. That's why it looks motionless. Similar to how everything in a train seems stationary despite moving fast.
It's still the same.
Ugh, how about we go beyond the Earth's atmosphere to the Sun?
Okay, if you say so, it wouldn't hurt to try.
I told you! Look, the Earth is going around the Sun. Even the stars and all the planets.
Huh, I was wrong.
See what different perspectives and curiosity can do? Copernicus and Galileo were right.
Wait. Out of curiosity, What if you went to Mars?
Sure.
What? How come it looks like everything is moving around Mars?
It might depend on where you are. What's the correct answer? I'm confused.
What the church said was true.
What's true?
Looking isn't enough. We can never find a perspective where we can truly see it.
Huh? See what?
Einstein said there is no specific point in the universe where we can see the motion of planets and stars. This motion is relative. It depends on the person's location.
Sounds reasonable. I surrender. Science and history matter in a situation like this. It helps us have a rational debate.
Wait! I remember the paragraph I read. It goes a little like
People thought scientific and religious facts similarly long ago. Both limit the critical thinking of the student. They demythologized or created a split between Christianity and science to avoid conflict. Conflict meant science was correct. Science is as oppressive as the ideologies they have debated before.
now that I think about it, we accept whatever scientists tell us. We do not doubt them or question them. However, is it right to doubt even the most reasonable belief?
Let me rephrase. Do you think God doesn't exist because science concluded how the world came to be? Such a question is still debatable today. Some beliefs or scientific revolutions created in the past were inaccurate. There still might be views like that today. However, we put an end to it. We label it as the final truth. Scientists claim they are on the verge of answering all uncertainties about the world. However, if the theory is wrong, they remove it. A shift begins. We go back to the start.
Is the truth best achieved through science? A view where God might be non existent, unnecessary, and mythical?
Correct. We've witnessed theories get debunked, rewritten, or corrected. Scientists will continue to be on the verge of something, a discovery or a paradigm. Yes, these beliefs we have now are not there because we discovered them. These propositions exist in our minds because scientists or scientific authorities indoctrinated them into us. We did not criticize and just accepted such beliefs. We didn't need more convincing.
You could say we put our faith in a religion, in science.
Church of Science.